is your First Alert 5 weather with Alan Rose.
And welcome back, everyone. Before we get into that snowy and wintry weather heading our way on Monday, I want to take you out to the ski country. This is Beaver Creek, which has about a 46-inch base as of this morning and has reported more than a foot of snow over the past 7 days. We could see between 2 and 5 inches of snow here out towards Beaver Creek and Vail out in Eagle County over the next day and a half. In the Springs, likely getting some rain changing over to snow, but here in our neck of the woods, probably only going to see about a trace amount, maybe up to an inch in some parts of El Paso County. Things are looking good out there. Traffic moving along nicely in town across I-25. Still seeing a few, maybe about 30 minutes to an hour of daylight left with the sunset coming up just after 5 o'clock. Currently in the Springs, we have 48 degrees, 55 Pueblo, 41 chilly degrees Monument, 46 Woodland Park, 46 outside in Salida. Look at the temperature change map compared to yesterday. Most of us I-25 East are a little bit cooler, but interestingly enough, look at Alamosa, a pocket of much warmer air this afternoon compared to what we saw yesterday. All right, let's skip ahead and get right to the action. The rest of Sunday looks good. Here's this developing storm that moves in on Monday, and there is more moisture to work with this time around than the past few systems. And it looks like it could be a pretty active week ahead because that one is followed up by this developing storm here out across the Central Pacific. This one moves in Wednesday. It does look colder. The models have been all over the place with respect to how much snow comes in midweek. First, they were showing a lot. Now they're backing off as they typically do. So continue to keep an eye on that. In the meantime, let's get you caught up on the short term. Monday morning commute looks good. So here's what you need to know. Still around 8 o'clock. Things are looking nice between here and Denver, but by around the lunch hour, beginning to see some of that rain-snow mix indicated by the pink and snow out towards Teller County and Park County. So if you're driving to the high country tomorrow, expect to see some slick conditions on the roads. Again, the mountain areas anywhere between 2 and 5 inches, lesser amounts out east. Now into the afternoon hours, that's when the snow picks up. And I think that evening commute, especially up north into Douglas County, coming out of El Paso County, could be quite snowy. So here's that impact scale forecast. Looks pretty similar to what I showed you last night at 10. Mostly focusing in on Monday afternoon and evening with a light rain-snow mix across the I-25 corridor, changing over to snow at night. Minor accumulations, generally less than an inch, but slick roads expected for that evening commute. So winter comes back into play tomorrow. You can see dry through 10 a.m. and then that rain-snow mix develops in the Springs by early to mid-afternoon. Probably a little bit later than that in Pueblo. We're targeting the evening hours for the snowfall to start picking up. And again, it could be rain a little bit earlier in the day, but the snow picks up after sunset as cold air arrives. But not expecting much. A trace to 2 inches Monument, 1 to 3 Woodland Park and Rye, around an inch or less for Pueblo and Springs, and lesser amounts, trace amounts out towards La Junta and Lamar. So overnight lows tonight a little more mild because of some downslope winds and also the increase in cloud cover. Still below freezing, but most of us only dropping down to the 20s and low 30s. 41 for Monument tomorrow, 45 in the Springs and 49 in Pueblo. So we are cooler tomorrow by about 5 to 10 degrees. 46 on Tuesday. For Wednesday, that's when that second system moves in. Evening snow showers and maybe a flurry lingering into Thursday morning, and then a nice warm up ahead with temperatures into the 60s by the first weekend of February. For Pueblo, temperatures hovering around 50 Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday, we're cooler with that mixture of rain and snow returning to the forecast. Canyon City will see upper 40s tomorrow. Could see around an inch or so of snow here heading into tomorrow night. Pleasant Tuesday, and then more snow possible on Wednesday. And for Woodland Park, temperatures in the low 40s. Monday, Tuesday, snow returns possibly here Wednesday into Thursday. It's been a while since we've shoveled that snow, but that could be something in the forecast here in Teller County. Allison?